everyone. Okay, garden update. We have been doing so much on the yard, and I officially have things planted at the garden, so that is super exciting. So I will show you kind of what's been going on and where things are at. Hey guys, so things are coming along in the yard. It is now just past, it's like we're in the second week of June, I guess, already somehow. And all spring we are in what I'm calling it a drought. I don't know if other people are calling it a drought, but I am going to, because we have only had like half an inch of rain altogether this spring. So crops, nothing's really looking overly happy. And so at the very beginning of the spring, you may have seen on my videos where we planted grass, and we also, what we did was, because our yard is new and it was basically a field and dirt and everything was like blowing like crazy, we actually did a cover crop of oats. So my husband seeded oats, and then we planted the grass with that, and it has been amazing. There's no more like dirt blowing in the house. The oats is coming up not in some places though, because these are the places that I haven't given a lot of water. The grass, however, needs more water. So as you can see, I've got the sprinkler going and we are hoping to get this boosted. In some areas the grass is finally coming through, but it needs rain. Obviously, like, I can only do so much with the sprinkler, and honestly even the oats is starting to not look that happy because it has been hot. It is very, very smoky here from all the wildfires. It's crazy. We can't even see far to the other like side of the lake, which normally we can. And so yeah, anyways, I have been working on getting my garden planted finally. This is actually the first time that I have had my own garden. And so I'm really excited to make it happen, bring it together. We got a apple tree. I wanted an apple tree in the center of the garden, and then like a path around it and paths through the garden, because I wanted a fun, enjoyable space for not just myself, but also the kids. So you'll see it come together. There's more grass planted in here as a path, and then I am getting the rest of the seeds in here as well. I was just about to say how well all my seedlings are growing when I caught our dog laying on 6 of them and broke 2. And the other thing that I did in the garden is I kind of want to have one area that has, I'm trying to do a lot of perennial like flowers in the yard, as well as I'd like to do as much perennial vegetables as possible here. We can't grow a lot of perennial vegetables here, but I would, or like fruit, but I would love to do as many as I possibly can. So I got a couple rhubarb plants, and I'm also going to try planting asparagus. And a lot of times where I grew up, we would find it just like in the ditches and like wild kind of asparagus, but I am going to try to create an area in the garden that has asparagus coming back year after year. So we'll see whether or not that works. I'll see how it goes. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, but I will show you what I'm doing. Okay, so over here we have a bunch of lettuce and kale and Swiss chard, and then this is going to be like the path in to the apple tree, and like there's like a circle around it, and then the path out each end of the garden. And you can see how dry everything is, and you can see obviously like things are not happy. And I have watered this, and you can see some grass is poking through, but obviously it's not overly happy. Now the PTP, other than the fact that our dog ran through the net and like snapped it, it's actually held up. The wind has not blown it away, and we have some growth of morning glory and the peas and the sweet peas, and they are starting to come up all around the teepee, so hopefully that works. I did have a lilac bush planted. Don't know where the dog took it. She ate it. Raspberries are doing okay. They're not loving life, but we are getting some stuff together. So over there we already mowed the oats, because you can only mow it at like a certain height, I think right around like 6 inches, so that it continues to come back, so that we have it to continue to help the grass grow, and so it's something for like us to use and the kids to play on, etc. for the summer until our grass actually comes up. But obviously over here and here it is still very long, and we're gonna get that all cut up now. And then this is another path out to whatever we decide to put here. So on the end, at the very beginning of the garden, I plan on I'm gonna kind of do white borders just around like trees and stuff like that around the yard. And then here at the edge of the garden, see if I can show you, we're going to do like a white fence along this side, and then a nice white arch with like climbing roses over top of it or something climbing, and continue with that. So there's like a bit of a border from the yard, and just to make it more fun as well. You can see in some areas here the grass is actually coming up really good, so I just need to continue to water it, and hopefully it all continues to grow. And it's probably going to take a year or two to actually settle in, but it's nice not to have just black dirt blowing in the windows all the time. Okay, so I am almost done, but I'm going to plant the onions in here, and then I'm also going to do some other herbs and stuff. And then I just last minute kind of decided that I'm going to plant wildflowers around the apple tree, because I think that will look pretty and hopefully they grow. I'm trying out this year is to plant sunflowers all along the two of the sides, and corn, to see if that kind of provides a bit of a windbreak for the garden, because I did have tomatoes that I had started indoors and they now look like this. So that's good. We're gonna have to replace that. That is it for today. Stay tuned for more to see how everything actually continues to grow, and cross our fingers that we get rain. See you in the next one.